Hello and welcome to Bio 121. Here's our course. Over the coming weeks you'll become more familiar with this. You'll get an announcement every week telling you what's going on. This will be in this area here. At the moment we've got links to the different parts of the course which are going to be important initially. And so we've got organization and structure, syllabus, etc., etc., which we'll have a look at in a minute. Some of them aren't links, they're just information that will be present in other documents. So we're going to have a look at those now. So we go to the content area and into getting started. And getting started will be there for the remainder of the semester. So inside here we have the syllabus, which is a very important document. It is actually a link to the latest version. So if we click on this, we will get to see a page that tells you what's in the syllabus, and then here is your link off to the syllabus. And this is the same syllabus for all campuses of the college. So we move on, if we can. It seems to have gone a bit right. Okay, go back to content. And so we also have evaluation measures, how to understand your grades, and this is another page, and it will detail information about how you get the grade that you need in the course. Exams are worth 75% of the course. Laboratory work is worth 20% of the course, and formative assessments are worth 5%. And we'll be going through those in detail in the first class, so remember to pay attention to that when we come to it. I specialize in putting gory pictures up, by the way. So if we go back to getting started, just a brief run through here. This is the course policy document page. It details all the things about attendance, grading policy, exams, laboratory work, formative assessments, etc., etc. This is a link to the page, which is actually a Word document that I maintain on my server. So if I change it, then it changes everywhere that it appears. And this we will go through during the first class, and it's another important document. Going back to getting started again. This is again another document that I maintain. Here it is. This is the schedule for the spring classes. Details what happens every week. The orange highlights tell you that when we have some form of assessment that is due that week. So it's all nice and clear for you to follow. Again, we'll be paying particular attention to that in the first class. If you need to know about me, I'm your instructor. I'm Stephen Taylor. That's what I look like. That's my contact email address here, my temporary phone number through Google Hangouts, my office hours, which are pretty arbitrary at the moment. And you can book a Zoom meeting with me if you need to by clicking on this link here or using your phone to read that QR code. A little bit about myself here, and if we ever get back to work again in the campus, this is how you would find me through this video. Okay, so that's me. Nice to meet you. We have a communications plan here, which is a document. Basically, you need to tell me if you're going to miss classes, especially if it's an exam or a lab. There are various criteria which you have to adhere to pass the course, and attendance is one of them. And we'll talk about what constitutes attendance during the first class. But it's not just logging in. You have to actually participate in the learning process, and we'll talk about that. The course orientation document here tells you about the units of the course, a little bit of the exams, and again the formative assessments. It breaks it down for you in a table. Some expectations about what you need to do to pass a class, how often do you need to log into the course? And I'm saying at least 3 to 4 times a week. What constitutes attendance? Well, attendance is basically any one of these things here. Attending class if we have a physical class, submitting an assignment if it's due, taking an exam, attending a study group, an online discussion, submitting work. Not attendance is if you tell me you can't come, you are not attending. It's as simple as that. And logging into the learning management system or tutorial without participation, just logging in is not enough. And it talks about where things are, course activities that we're going to be doing, the exams that we're going to do, and that sort of thing. So it's quite a useful document, this. The important thing to remember, I think, for your success is to contact me if you need anything. That's what I'm here for. I'm pretty good at replying to emails and things like that. I'm very good at grading, very quick, as long as I get it done quickly. So exams I usually get done the same day as you take them. Some information about course requirements, grading materials, student resources. This area here is quite important. It shows you information about how to get to the virtual support center if you can't get into college, technology resources for students, and other important information about advisement, bookstores, etc. So we're here to help you, and this is a very useful resource if you need help. But again, contact me. I can help you. Okay, so that's the main part of the getting started area there. The only information that's available to you at the moment is this area here, the Unit 1, where I've included a study guide for the exam, a PowerPoint presentation, and a PDF version of the PowerPoint for anybody that has difficulty with PowerPoints. The informative assessment here is a Word document, and we'll talk about that in the first class. And then we've got some online resources here to various things like Quizlet, etc. And that should cover you for the whole of Unit 1, and we'll talk much more about this in the first class. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all, and have a good weekend until next week. Thank you very much.